What if your emotions weren't yours? What if everything you feel, the fear, the guilt, the hesitation, was never meant to help you, but to tame you? Since the day you could think, they told you to be nice, stay calm, don't overreact, fit in. But no one told you this. You were trained to feel so you would never take control. And if you don't unlearn it, someone else will always rule your life. Meet Daniel, a smart, capable young man. Grew up in a decent home, followed the rules, respected authority. But there was always this voice inside him. Don't speak too loud. Don't want too much. Don't stand out. At work, he never asked for a raise, even though he deserved it. In relationships, he settled for okay, because better felt selfish. He had ideas, but emotion always beat him to it. What if they laugh? What if you fail? What if it's not perfect? And so he waited and waited, until one day someone far less talented, but with far more nerve, took the job he dreamed of. That's when he realized he wasn't weak, he was trained.
Number 1. Psychological breakdown. Let's be clear. Emotions are not the enemy, but they're not always your ally either. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. The amygdala, the fear center of your brain, evolved to keep you alive, not to make you rich, bold, or fulfilled. So when you feel nervous about speaking up, that's not wisdom. It's a primitive alarm. Now here's the dangerous part. Modern systems, schools, media, workplaces, exploit that alarm. They reward the quiet. They punish the bold. They praise emotional control, not so you thrive, but so you obey. You were trained to feel fear at the edge of greatness. You were trained to doubt when it's time to rise. Number 2, everyday impact. Where this shows up. Think about it. How many job offers have you rejected in your mind before even applying? How many what-ifs have silenced your ambition? How many relationships have you ruined by overthinking? How many goals have you buried because of someone else's judgment? Every time you let emotion lead and not truth, you lose ground. Not because you're weak, but because that's exactly how they built you. Number 3, practical tools. How to rewire the response. Here's what you do. 1, label, then challenge the emotion. Next time fear rises, don't say, I'm afraid. Say, my brain is trying to protect me from a non-lethal risk. You break the spell by naming it. Then you question it. Is this fear real or rehearsed? Whose voice is this, mine or someone else's? 2, rehearse bravery instead of regret. When your body panics, act anyway. Courage isn't absence of emotion, it's choosing in spite of it. Train yourself to associate discomfort with growth, not danger. Number 4, psychological fact, unexpected truth. Here's something wild. Studies show that your brain reacts to rejection the same way it reacts to physical pain. That's right, a disapproving look can activate the same neural pathways as a broken bone. That's why you avoid risk, not because you're a coward, but because your biology still thinks you live in a tribe where rejection meant exile. But you're not in the jungle anymore. You're in a world where silence costs more than failure. Number 5, inspirational quote, no attribution. The moment you choose truth over feeling, you begin to rule. So, here's the real question. Are your emotions still yours? Or are they borrowed fears from someone else's system? You weren't born to obey. You weren't built to break under pressure. You were meant to lead, to build, to stand alone if needed, and still move forward. But to do that, you must first reclaim your mind. Now, tell me in the comments, which emotion has ruled your life the most? And are you finally ready to dethrone it?